Where you at in the world, but it's 100 degrees in Richmond, Virginia today, boys. And I think Calvin thought it was a car show. Look at him. He got his truck all posed out. In case you guys don't know, Calvin drives a 6-liter diesel. He has struggled with a 6-liter diesel, but he's got a beautiful 6-liter diesel. And I am driving the beautiful Squarebody hauler. A 6-liter Chevrolet. It's similar, but different. So let's go over and look at that Jeep. Before we get started, AJ, talking about the Blazer in this Jeep, show them what's been going on around here up front. These boys are at it hard. It is almost 100 degrees out here today, guys. And they are pulling power wires. They're getting things done. The boy down there is actually cleaning up a bunch of wires and vines and stuff because we asked for him to do a little extra on the pole because we don't want to get up there and get electrocuted, obviously. This is their job. But, man, they are working hard at getting it done. And it's been disruptive for like, what, AJ, 3 weeks? 3 weeks right here. But, man, there's some hard-working dudes. And don't forget, when they're up there working on that stuff, one wrong move, and it's lights out, like one wrong move. But they put up new tie bars. They took down all the old wood. He said some of this stuff's been up there since the 50s. What was that, 76 years? Almost all as me. So, dang good job. They say today's the last day. So, hate to see them go. Actually, they kind of become part of the family. They come in every morning, tell us what they're going to do, set up the cones. They got a little spot up the road where they all meet up in the mornings. And, man, they've worked hard. They've worked hard to get this done. And I know sometimes we kind of made it seem like it's been an inconvenience because it has been. It kind of blocking up the parking lot and the back roads. But, you know, they're just doing their job, and they've done a good job, and I'm giving them super thumbs up. There's been some funny times, too, where we've made some stuff when we were doing the sign, and they were doing the pole work, and we had our bucket trucks out, and they had their bucket trucks out. But, I mean, look, their bucket truck skills, AJ, we ain't got skills like that. They went under the power line and through the power line, and Mike don't even have no skills like that. And we do still have more bucket trucks than them, though. Maybe not in as far as a company. As a company, they have more bucket trucks than us. But in this strip right here, we got more bucket trucks than them. And it's been hard for the people coming in and out of the street and safety, but there's been no accidents. That's been good. And they help the people get in and out. And tomorrow will be the last day, and they'll be gone. So, whew, we get back in AC. Okay, so one of the fun parts of being in business as long as we have been is we can have a little fun sometimes with some other dealers. And this Jeep's going to be a perfect example of that. So we don't do a lot of Jeeps other than lifting and accessorizing. Daniel and Brian up at the shop do a ton with Jeeps. But this Jeep came in as a new car dealer, and I was just like, it's not really something we need. Not something that we got a lot full of stuff. AJ said, stop buying. Trista said, stop buying. We need a clean house. We're running out of parking. Look next door. Like, we're on bucket truck overload. I bought a Jeep anyway. But it's a 4-door Rubicon. It's a what year? 2018 with 100, let's just say it's 150,000 miles. You can look on the website and it'll be on there. This Jeep Rubicon that is super clean, you guys are looking at it like right now, is going to be $19,995. Dealers cannot go out to the auction and buy it for that. So we get to have a little bit of fun. We can sell it for less than they can even buy one for like this. You will not go to the auction and buy one for this condition. The worst thing I see is this little crack right here on the edge of this bumper. You can buy an aftermarket bumper. Heck, we probably got one up at the shop that we took off. I'll give it to you. Beautiful Jeep. Clean underneath, clean inside. It's got the embroidered seats. It's a true Rubicon. That's not just stickers. Got the red anodized look to it. Got the red stitching in the seats. It's got the fold back. This thing folds all back. It's priced cheaper than a 2-door base model. But again, guys, we can do things that some dealers just can't do. So fun times. And it's a Rubicon. AJ said, man, you're going to piss some dealers off. Like, you know what? So be it. We can be a little different, and that's fun. I enjoy doing it because, you know, we just wanted to move on. We just wanted to go to somebody else, and it is it's a fun beach vehicle. It's a, you know, whatever. Enough said. Somebody will buy it tomorrow, I'm sure. This, on the other hand, kill me now. So for the last 2 days, I've been having my episodes of cluster headaches. If you don't know what cluster headaches are, Google it. AJ, you can put a, no, don't even do that. They're bad. They're the worst pain a human body can experience. And I happen to be the lucky one that actually has a problem with them. So with that being said, during one of those, AJ came inside, are you in a good mood or a bad mood? Well, when AJ comes inside and asks me that sometimes, it is not a good thing. And all I can think about is he comes in the back door, and we had just pulled the X Edition around back. I knew this was around back, and he comes in the back door to ask me this question. Well, we also at the time had somebody looking at the big wrecker and the rollback and a couple other things. So guess what? I mean, my brain at the time, which was bulging out of my head, says AJ has backed into something. Or maybe Alvin backed into something. But the bad news he had was our mechanic that was here working on this got it running. So I walk outside. I'm like, okay, he's got good news. Like, I'm in a bad mood. He's going to make me have a good mood, right? So I'm running up to the car. I said, sounds good. He said, oh, it cams his ass off. It sounds good. I'm like, great. He says, until it didn't anymore. I was like, what? He said, yeah, it stopped running. So tomorrow we'll pop the hood and we'll show you what we did. But just in case you guys want a little sample, here's the box of good stuff. Here's the box of what it had. And my man, Devin, shout out to Devin, local hero to a lot of guys, smart dude, came and put a lot of time in on this car. And I'm not going to let AJ stand out here and sweat to death. We'll go through step by step. You guys know what a C4 car is all about. C4 cars are stupid. I bought this C4 car. I should have known better, but it had a built motor that did not run. It did not run because it had a problem with this stuff right here. And we were going to figure it out. And my man kind of figured it out. He said, JW, I got a better solution. You guys up at the speed shop have everything we need. Let me go talk to Daniel and Jay, and we'll work it out. Okay, sure. When you see under here, the dude killed it. The dude killed it. No, let's do it tomorrow. Let's do a whole episode tomorrow because we're going to finish it off.
Really?
Yeah. You like that? AJ is smiling. So we're going to do what AJ wants to do. We'll get the last little bit of those tires off, and it's too hot to do it today. We're going to do it bright and early before it gets hot. But it's a cool story with the car, and it's unfortunate what we're going to have to do to it. But anyway, long story short, it is what it is. We got a little clip about, have you already put that clip in? Ms. Mary, you putting that in now? Monty and Ms. Mary? All right, you putting that in now. Okay, so we do have a little clip about Monty and Ms. Mary. For those that don't know who they are, they're the ones that made us the quilt. They're also the ones that sent me and AJ during the winter when we were slipping around. They sent us some things for our shoes. You want to talk about some thoughtful people. We have some great customers and great followers and subscribers. They sent us those things for our feet so that we didn't slip and fall. That was, Anymore. Yeah, we'd already slipped and fallen enough. We got a mechanic here doing a service check on a rollback. We have the auction nightmare out. I have a customer on the X Edition that is a long-term customer of ours. If there could be told stories about some vehicles in history, he'd be one of them with some really cool ones. Some vehicles that actually came in for a little bitty lift and a bigger lift and a bigger lift and a bigger lift and a bigger lift. Some cool stuff. So throw in the piece about them, AJ, and then let's wrap it up.
Okay, we're here to talk about some of our, this we would call Monty and Mary's excellent adventures, I guess. We just took a trip to Chalice, Idaho with a Squarebody on a trailer behind a dually truck, and it was quite interesting. Hail, snowstorms, any kind of weather you can imagine, and we really had a good time. One of the things I've noticed about traveling around this time. You know, I think a lot of us have lost a lot of faith in humanity, but everywhere we go, we meet some of the greatest people you can imagine. The guy that took delivery of this truck was just totally amazing. Lived in one of the most beautiful areas in the world, and I can't say enough about all that experience. We've also recently gone to Atlanta to pick up a little short bus from an auction house. That was quite an interesting trip also. What do you got to say about it, Mary?
Well, I enjoyed the mountains. It's been a while since I've seen the mountains, so that was really fun to see all the scenery and everything in there. But Challis, Idaho was quite an experience. First time there, and we stopped at the gas station. And guess what? The nephew of the buyer ran up to Monty and said, "Nice truck." And started a conversation with Monty and said, "I knew it. It's my uncle's truck." And so we kind of got to meet different people that were relatives of his. That was very interesting. And then also right close in that area is a hot springs camping area, which was really nice. We went and took a look there. So I really enjoyed that whole mountainous area there. It was really fun, and the people were fun too.
The way the showroom is, we have the Duramax Squarebody out. So get one more look at it, because people can't get enough of it. It does look good. The Squarebody showroom is a disaster still. But this one here, I want you guys to embellish and take a look at it as it sits currently. So some fixer-upper items on this truck. You'll see some typical things. But the cool part is this is a factory K30. It is not for sale. Let's start there. This is a truck that a customer bought after, literally he bought a truck from us and I think went out the next weekend and bought this one because he was so excited with the truck he bought. He said, "I had to have another one, JW." He said, "But you're going to have to do some things to it." And he said, "I know you guys, between the shop and all the different sources," he said, "you can make this truck what I want it," but it was a good base. And it is a good base. It's a K30 factory truck. But you can see, well, good thing we did that before it fell out completely. We put that in the side. Well, door's locked. That's going to be a problem. Well, you guys seen it in real life. That's going to be a problem. Don't laugh too hard. You're going to pass out, AJ. It's hot out here. That's the things that happen sometimes, guys. So the windows are pretty scarred up. We're going to replace the glass with new glass. We're going to tint all the glass. We're going to put a brow across the top. Molding. Put this in proper and it'll actually hook up. Go around the truck, get the tailgate adjusted properly. Probably shocks, differential cover, chassis cleanup. But the neat part is it is a factory 1-ton. You don't see a lot of factory 1-ton trucks. And it's a nice, straight, clean truck. Under the hood, it's spitting some antifreeze. Every time he comes here, he drives for about 30 to 45 minutes. It's spitting antifreeze. We'll check that out. Might just be an overflow issue. Might be running a little hot. He's got a little drip there. We'll try to take care of that. He sent me a picture of his other truck once he got home. And AJ, he did get caught in the rain at the last minute. Like he said, he was almost within sight of home and it busted out on him. So he did get home, get it wiped down. But anyway, so we'll get that tidied up a little bit. Some other things on the list. Just punch list stuff. Oh, his handle for his hood's broke. Check the AC. Some bulbs, some lenses. But these things. Oh, door panels, window switches. Windows don't work worth a crap. It needs new felt moldings when the windows are being put in it. Typical Squarebody stuff. So it's going to look like a different truck. The molding is going to bring this truck to life. When you guys see, all right, so I might have worded this stuff wrong. I wasn't trying to say we were trying to piss dealers off. AJ said you're going to piss some dealers off by that price. And what he meant by that was you can't even go out as a dealer to an auction and buy a nice quality Jeep like that for that kind of price, much less transport it, pay the auction fees, pay to recondition it, pay somebody to purchase it, pay somebody to sell it. We're just very fortunate that we don't have to knock people's heads off with a huge profit margin like a lot of dealers do. So when we get something like that that's not our specific inventory, we can buy it and sell it, make a extremely small margin, and just let it go. Just one beautiful point of being where we're at in business. So anyway, didn't want to put that wrong, because we actually have a dealer in the office right now that's a long-term friend of ours that was a direct competitor for many years, and we're basically best friends. So we get along with every dealer. We help dealers out all the time that are less fortunate or have less inventory. We do anything. We take the shirt off our back in a heartbeat for them. So I wanted to clear the air on that. Also, you guys saw the black square body. We're trying to film it. It's hot. It would not work. The phone has been in the refrigerator cooling off literally so that we could get this video done. So anyway, long story short, it's going to be a beautiful truck when it's done. What else we got to recap today, AJ? Oh, yeah. Our great customers. So I want to cover up their address. These were mailed to me, and it specifically says, make sure Blakely helps. These are seeds to plant. We get a lot of stuff in the mail. Maybe not every day, but we get stuff in the mail all the time. I let Trista open these herself. These are for me and Blakely to plant. These are hosta seeds, but they're not any hosta seeds. These are a variant of purple hosta seeds. AJ said, what? These are purple hosta seeds. So these are going to be really cool. And I'm going to try to blend them with my green hosta. That's going to be really neat. But thoughtful customers like that, and these are a farmer. So pretty cool that they would mail something like that to us. And also, AJ wanted to make sure you guys know, in case y'all saw the TikTok video, AJ is not for sale. If you didn't watch TikTok video, you don't even understand what that means, but I was going through some vehicles and I said, this is a Duramax square body. This is a red square body. This is a Toyota Hilux. This is a Colorado. This is an AJ. And people went crazy. They're like, how much does an AJ cost? AJ is not for sale. Also, we got a mic in the office.
That's a mic.
That's a mic. Say hi, Mike.
That's a mic. That's a mic too. I'm not signing off on that.
He's not.
Mike and Ike. Mike.
Mike said he's not going to sign the form. We got to blur his face out.
Okay.
Yeah, he's too famous to be on. He's too famous to be on TV. Mike's the most famous guy in Fredericksburg, just in case you guys don't know. Yeah.
Mr. 22401.
22401.
Yeah.
22401. All right, guys. It's been a hot day. We're going to finish it off. It is almost closing time, and today we are late on our video too. So give us props that hopefully the video will load. We'll see you guys tomorrow.